Hi there, Sandra here from the Schwowin's Nest. Today I have a look for less or a dupe of an orchid arrangement that I saw on Wayfair. I had all of my crafts already purchased a while ago, so I just took this opportunity to create it. Take a look at this orchid arrangement on Wayfair for $350. I made mine for $650. I bought the supplies for this orchid arrangement a while ago. This pot was $250 from Dollarama, and I just thought it was the perfect size and shape. I'm going to give it one coat of Rust-Oleum charcoal chalk paint. I'm also going to paint down to the edge of the lip here because you might be able to see some of that color once the arrangement is done. I'm using up some of my acrylic paint, so I'm just using the white and I'm going to dry brush on top of the charcoal. I want to do this in a couple of stages, so I'm going to do a dry brush fairly heavy to start. I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to go over it again. Dry brushing is just one of the ways you can distress. I'll link the video here where I show you 3 different ways to distress. This is the second layer of distressing. I'm going quite heavy again with the white because I just want that gray to peek through in a few spots. It's also making it look a little bit more like a stone pot. Orchids have really unique leaves, and I was looking around my stash to see if I had anything that would fit the bill. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I came across these tulip leaves that I've had from a previous project and also that were thrifted. I've got a whole bunch left of them, and I'm going to cut them and make them into orchid leaves. As you can see, I'm just folding the tulip leaf in half and rounding the edge. That will be the top part of the orchid leaf, and the top part of the tulip leaf will actually be the bottom part of the orchid leaf, if that makes sense. Orchid leaves are really dark, a nice rich green, so I took some hunter green, added a little bit of black to make a really nice deep green color, and I'm going to just paint one side of the tulip leaf. I needed something to place in the pot so I could stick the stems down, and I didn't have any more floral foam, but I did have some styrofoam balls. So I decided to just cut the bottom part of the ball off and make it flat so I could glue it right into the bottom of the pot. I glued the ball in and then just filled in with some crumpled craft paper. This is the orchid stems that I'm using. I got them from Dollarama. They've been in my stash for a while because I had planned to do an orchid arrangement and just never got around to doing it. So this is the perfect time to get all of those projects done that I haven't had time to do. I'm going to trim the orchid just a little bit and then just push it into the ball. Orchids always have some kind of stick or branch that helps to hold them in place. Those are for the real ones, but I wanted this to look as real as possible. So I'm just using a really long bamboo skewer, and I'm going to just stick that in and then use a little piece of jute string to tie it off onto the branches. Using my hot glue gun, I'm just going to put some glue on all of the stems, and then I'm also going to add a couple of smaller little twigs that might be considered new little shoots that are coming up from the bottom. I needed to add a little bit more craft paper just to cover up the foam ball a little bit more, and then I'm going to add the leaves. I've been running out of moss. Actually, I don't have any left except for a few little strands. So I went out into my backyard and in my garden shed, and I found this little frog that I had filled previously with these white stones. So I decided to just use that as a cover for the craft paper. To finish it off, I'm just using the last little tiny bits of moss that I have and just sprinkling it around just to pretend that there's something coming through those rocks. Once things get back to normal and I can get back out to the store and grab some more moss, I'll probably redo this and take the rocks off, but for now I think it looks pretty cool the way it is. Here they are side by side. Mine looks a little bit different, but the bones are the same. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share, and don't forget to click that bell to get notified when I upload new content. Thank you so much for watching.